I'll take you there with my power.
Okay. The desert. What do you know about the desert? I hear it's real hot sometimes in the desert, but it's a dry heat. So how bad could it be? Son, you're just lightly fanning yourself in the shade of a palm tree, living the dream. Maybe. Okay, what do we need to do to get done with the desert? What do you think, little feller? He's still so shocked. Let's see. There's the race we need to do right here. And then there's just a couple of shrines left. I believe they might be somewhere in the region of these convenient glowing pins. So, should we just make our way back to town? Do we need to kill any more Moldugas? Do we ever need an excuse to kill Moldugas? That's the thing. There were sand seals beside the... No, they were beside that one over there. My Molduga killing instincts have sharply declined. I guess I'll pick this rushroom just for you kids. Oh no, look what I had to go through. This is like if we've already driven past McDonald's and then you all start talking about wanting a McFlurry. I'm like, my God, I've got to make a U-turn at this fucking light. You know this light stays red for fucking 15 minutes at a time. Another thing I noticed about the desert is that it's real vast and empty. Unless you like sand. If you're like a desert half full kind of guy. You're like, empty desert, sir? Do you not see all these little silica particle? What is sand made out of? I became such an advent sand defender without doing the research. Okay, it's chilly at night. And if it's chilly tonight, it's going to be hot tamale, as they say. So let's put this on. And some earrings. No, wait, it's nighttime, which means we might encounter skeleton lizard boys. So let's become luchadores with a warm sword. What skeleton wouldn't carry a fiery enchanted sword to keep him warm at night? To warm his bones, as they say. Look at that smug fucking thing needing to be blown up with a bomb and then ridden. I learned in the comments, y'all were throwing pro tips at me left and right. Apparently you can bomb seals wisely, son. That's how Peppy Hair, he does like clicking your little thing to unlock your car door to Peppy Hair. He just has one of these sand seals in his garage. Fuck you. Look, he's like Punch Out, son. We knocked him out. Doc Lewis is like, dodge that seal and then counter shield ride him through the sand. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to eat this nutrageous bar. It's king size, Mac. Lord help me. Don't tell my doctor. Okay. Our fun little tangent. Where is it getting us? Exactly where we belong. Wherever we belong. Oh no, I thought for sure we'd like ride past them super cool. Save me, fellow skeleton boys. Don't just hang out and be good friends. Fine, fuck all of you. I thought I could be friends with electric bats and skeleton boys. I believe the other skeleton boys have become wary of us now. Okay, they don't know shit about nothing. See, they have no true evidence that happened. They saw them bats all over me. Son, that's water under the bridge. Okay, he's mad. Oh no, he made everyone else mad too. Whatever, idiots. No, Sand Seal, come back. You were my ticket out of this fucking shithole. This skeleton-infested shithole. Oh, I dropped my, like, rare quest reward shield back there when I got electrocuted, didn't I? Oh no, and I care so much about it. Alright, this is that little outpost where that little Garuda girl was like, hey, look, let's go fuck up that cyborg camel and be heroes for great justice. Alright, if a new batch of skeleton boys spawn, they should be none the wiser, son. Your sins get reset real easy when you're dealing with skeleton boys. We could prance through the sand. Prance without rhythm. But the skeleton boys might become somewhat suspicious. They're like, hey, that new guy, that new luchador guy we started hanging out with, you ever notice he like prances around in an elf boy-like manner? You think there's something to that? You think we ought to ask Ganon? Oh Lord, the shit I do for flavor. Running slowly through the desert. I could have drank a hasty elixir, son, and it wouldn't have been a wasty elixir either. As they say. Can you race this lady at night? Or do they go to bed? You can't tell it. Well, they're just standing there. What time of night is it? It ain't even midnight. I can't even tell a spooky story for the Midnight Society. Alright, before I explain this crowd and their nonsense they're going to put me through, let's make it daytime. So, the quickest way to make it daytime is to have this and this. Put them on the ground. They come together in a kit. Pull out a bow. You could also just use a fire arrow. It's the responsible thing to do. Let's put on our daytime clothes. We're going to race her at fucking high noon, baby. We could actually wear the Gerudo pants that we don't normally get to wear. Since, yeah, you're real chilly, Link. Why don't you sit by the fire, son? Get nice and cozy. Okay, I'm ready to humble this crowd. My Hylian shield, son, is what I'll use. So the thing is, all you need to do to make this shrine appear is pick that ball up and put it in that hole. But if you go to pick this ball up, that crowd's like, excuse me, that's the trophy for the sand racing champion. Also, where'd you get them aviators in Hyrule, son? What kind of shrine puzzle I got to solve? Give me a pair of them, son. I'd be slick. Okay, fine. I'll humble this afroed lady, if that's what it takes to be the hero. These are the best. We're like Solid Snake. We're like Standstill Race. Otacon. I used to race husky dog sleds. Otacon's like Snake. I think that's called mushing. Ugh. Of course. I have to pay money to beat you crowd in a race. Fine, whatever. It'll be worth it for the extreme humbling you receive. Boys, at least I remembered to have a shield equipped this time. So I didn't end up, as they call it in Sandseal Racing, ass or tea kettle. Alright, this is basically like ski-free when you think about it. If we wreck, a sand yeti's going to run up and just swallow us whole. They're notorious in this region. The only thing keeping them at bay was, ironically, that fucking cyborg camel walking around. Yes, I'm aware I'm not using the term cyborg correctly. Although it could have it had a living soul when you think about it. Okay, we need to go in this direction, I believe. I don't even know what time we're trying to beat. Oh no! These are like the buoys of the sand, and we've hit up against them. I'm surprised there weren't a bunch of seagulls up there, hoping that we had French fries to throw at them. And not just any French fries, Bojangles fries, boys, with the Cajun seasoning. You're spoiled as a seagull if anyone ever gives you Bojangles fries. You can't go back to Burger King or McDonald's. Even Wendy's with their new French fries can't compete. Am I doing good? Is this good? Is everybody going to stand up and clap? I can't tell. Well, look at that. We learned an important lesson, I think. Turns out the lady with the fro, who's the previous champion, she was super chill. It's just you. You got a bad, like, hype manager. Son, you need to get Doc Lewis. Okay, now we can pick this up. Hold on, get the shield off my back. And pop her down right here where she belongs, boys. Snug. Like a bug in a rug, baby. Take your time settling in there, sweetheart. The undefeated champ, boys. We're so humble bragging and just in the name of the quest. Is that a fucking hightail lizard looking at me with its eyes? And that's a hardy lizard. It's what a lizard-rich environment. Can we sneak up on them, though, in our traditional Vo pants? In our Edgar Allan Vo outfit, as we'll call it. I'm gonna get you. My pocket says... I like how even though we're crawling directly towards him and he's staring right at us, he still doesn't think we have bad intentions. Why are there wolf boys at my new shrine, huh? The realtor didn't say nothing about this shrine being in wolf boy adjacent. Come back. These wolves drop the gourmet meat, boys. The extra juicy wolf meat. Even Louis Senpai would call it excessive. Where are you going? They disappeared into the desert, and so did my intentions to bomb them. It's from Link's novel he's writing, Heart of Wolf Boy. Son. I think as somebody who, in a previous incarnation, was a wolf boy, that he has a good perspective to write a novel like that about the wolf boy condition. I gotta get in this shrine, son. This is starting to get too ambly. And apparently the Sheikah monks knew that I was going to have to do a race or something. They knew some sort of event was going to be held above that shrine because it's a here's your free shit shrine that they couldn't possibly have predicted. Well, that's a perfect shield to replace the one that I left in the desert because I didn't give a shit about it, son. I equally don't give a shit about that shield either, so it makes them equals. All shields are equally valueless in the eyes of Link. The only shield that matters is your last one. Alright, that nonsense is taken care of. What's left on our glowing tour? Do we need to stop by Garuda Town? We could go ahead and get the Thunder Helm that we're owed for making everybody's lives better. And since we're right here by the quote-unquote back door to the Royal Chamber, we might as well trudge over there. Traipsing in the shade. That's how elf boys do it, son. Surprised they didn't put like a sunburn mechanic in the game. Look, all the electric plants regrew. They're so sustainable. Okay. Let's don our going into Gerudo Town clothes. Look at that. We got a buff. Called We Live in a Gerudo Society. Hey, you crowd. Remember me? The elf boy that's done everything. I believe that helmet is owed to me now. Son. Urbosa. Did you know I have her secret OP lightning powers now? It's true. Emperor Palpatine would get his fucking ass kicked if he came anywhere near me. Oh, I gotta go talk to everybody and prove to them that I've done all the side quests. So, you got to go through something to get valuable heirlooms. Are you all done being impressed that I'm the best and beats the rest? Okay, she handed me 100 rupees, so that means I've done that. There we go. You got anything to say? Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm just mashing through your quest text. Is that lady that we made that drink for over here living it up, son? Oh, that's that one lizard that we always forget about. You crowd still gossiping about the same fucking nonsense that I totally don't care about, but I need to hear. That juicy goss, boy. Okay, they're still talking about that lover's pond that we've already dealt with. You crowd need to pick up some new shit, son. Who? Huh? Is that you? Yeah, there's no need to investigate it. I already solved it. I already got the free shit out of it. Which was mine to have. They built that shit for me in the past. Okay, you're good. I believe we turned in the Molduga guts in the previous episode. And then a lady walked in here. She's gone. Maybe she's under the bed where she hit her Vo husband who wasn't allowed in town. Okay. That ought to be enough. I'm not going to your cooking class. I need to show you her Vo snatching class, son. She's the Hideo Kojima of the Gerudo. And her hit Sega CD cult classic Vo Snatcher, son. She does a playthrough. There we go. I've played enough MMOs to know that that exclamation mark means I get good shit. Can't wait to disenchant this and get me some kind of glowing shard. I'm going to put Fiery on a level 19 sword, son, and go into Warsong Gulch with it and piss everybody off. Okay. Well, I will show you all the Thunder Helm, but if we were to take off this veil right here, we would be excommunicated. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. Remember, when we climb to the top of the spire, we're outside of the confines of Gerudo Society, son. Link's just going to be up here dancing. Like he's on them steps. Okay. We can use that little bit of bonus stamina that we've been saving to get us up there, boys. Boosh! Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I have no stamina food, but that's okay. Nothing bad will happen. Oh, God. Alright, we may have got a tad overzealous. Maybe we'll climb up a slightly less steep part of this fucking thing. How's that sound? If I could put on my climbing gear, this wouldn't be a problem. But no. No sirree. And might I add Bob. Such a thing would never be allowed. Diminishing returns. Is how I would describe this segment of the episode. I think we'd all agree. Alright, we did it. Almost. We're almost done being the hero of climbing. Here we are. Hey, buddy. You been having fun up here? Twirling your little hover rig. Okay, the Thunder Helm is right here. Boosh. There we go. We've unlocked our true form. Thunder Helm Link is what this outfit is called. You got to remember all these things, because in the last episode, I'm going to ask you what your favorite outfit was, and it's going to be mandatory comment, son. Or else everybody gets a timeout. Alright, you're here. So we're going to head right over there. I believe if we kill a bunch of crowd over there, a shrine will appear. Talk about a win-win scenario. We could grab a sand seal on the way out of town. Or we could rent one like an adult. Where's the sand seal rental place? I believe it's right there. Here I come, floating in the town. The forbidden fruit. I'm gonna land in some Gerudo lady's bed, like Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh no! I thought I could, I thought I had to touch ground before I got thrown out. I didn't know they had fucking VO radar. I'm literally wearing the heirloom of the Gerudo champion that your leader gave me because we're such good friends. My God, this crowd's hard to please. Whatever, idiots. I didn't want your dumb fucking rent. I didn't want to support your local economy anyway. I'll get my own fucking sand seal with blackjack and hookers. Okay. At least you had the sense to leave that fucking bigoted place. Okay. If we get chilly, we'll just put our firebrand sword on. You're like, man, you fucking use firebrand sword? The Dollar General fire sword's just as good. I'm like, no, it's not. Okay. Boosh. We are now warm at night. Are we going in any semblance of the correct direction? We are. Yes, sir. Oh, I'd love to stop and slaughter lizard boys, but I've got important hero in today. I've got shrines to solve. Nope, we're off course. Of course we're off course, as they say. I believe it's this collection of... Nope. Just aim in this direction. Don't rotate the camera or nothing. Well, maybe rotate it a little bit because you're wrong. Okay. Well, you fucking stopped. Fine. I don't need you anymore. Oh no, skeleton boys. I didn't have time to don the attire of the luchador skeleton in time to impress them. We're going to put the actual pink tunic on. You're like, thank God, finally, the pink tunic saga gets to enjoy the pink tunic. That's probably like the biggest argument y'all have on the fucking BBS and at around the water cooler. You're like, it's the desert saga, son. He ain't got to wear the pink tunic all the time. And you're like, no, the desert saga's not the official name. It's the pink tunic saga. Where's that pink tunic? Boy, I'm owed. Okay, there's a Molduga out there needs killing. Do we just kill the Molduga to make the shrine appear? Because I'm cool with that. Do we want to fight the Molduga at night? Well, apparently he wants to fight us at night. Okay, fine then. Mister, be that way. Get humbled. We're going full berserker. Fire sword to keep us warm. Because we're just going to use bomb arrows wisely. Peppy Hair would be so fucking proud watching us fight this fucking thing. Where is it, by the way? I sense murderous intent, but I don't see the actual Molduga. There he is. You might be thinking, oh no, Tenfey, you fool. There are no convenient platforms for you to rise up using. I don't need convenient platforms when I've got the ghost of my bird husbando to raise me up. Son, raining them down, boys. It's just like when Dragoon ladies go into trance and just rain spears down for fun. Of course, it would have helped if I'd have had more stamina. But I get a second round, boys. Nope. Your ass is not getting into the ground without more bomb arrows, mister. You cussed a swear at the dinner table when Grandma came over. So you're getting a double spanking. Alright, where is this fucking thing? Here, idiot. Try to get that bomb like the little remote control trucks and trimmers too. And we can get this over with. Ha-ha! 'Tis but good sport! Right between the eyes, boys. Put him out of his misery. That's a fucking 12-point Molduga right there, baby. It's going to take a lot of fucking time and effort to get that thing taxidermied to have it put in my living room. He had 2 fucking treasure chests in it. We beat his ass so hard, he threw up additional treasure chests, is what I'm going to tell the crowd at the pub. Oh boy. Just what we needed. Oh, God help me. Do we want this garbage? Let's see. Let's see what garbage we could throw away to pick this garbage up. What a fucking nightmare this is. Alright, you no longer twinkle. If you sprinkle when you twinkle. We don't need 2 of these. Okay. Maybe we should go visit Hestu? Could I possibly have said his name right? It's a 50-50 shot always between Hetsu and Hestu. On what that little fucking Korok name is. That does the little maraca dance. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Okay. We can go back. Tell you what, since we're going to be exploring this area, trying to make the shrine appear, let's responsibly become luchadores in advance. And to make up for how slow we move because of that, we'll eat some hasty greens. Oh, we need to light these 3 things. That's why. I get it. I'm cool. I'm hip. That's right, Scott. I've solved shrine puzzles in Breath of the Wild. I'm cool. I'm poggers. When they reboot Austin Powers, you know, that's what he'll say. I'm also on fleek. Your father, Dr. Evil, was not sus. I can do the, mashed potato? Is that a dance the kids do where they like just put their hands and shivvy them back and forth in between and betwixt them? Well, look at that. A shrine appeared. I suspected nothing. And it's the faux KU shrine. I was hoping more skeleton boys would appear so we could hang out and I could bully them properly. What fun's being a glowing luchadore skeleton boy at night in the desert if you don't got no skeleton lizard boys to hang out with and abuse their trust? Whatever. Will this be a here's your free shit shrine? I'm actually going to say no, because we've gotten so many of those in a row. So the Shikamuks couldn't possibly spoil us so fucking rotten, could they? Well, look at that. What the hell do I know about the Shikamuks? And their propensity, is that the right word? For handing out here's your free shit. Oh, God. Tell you what, it's in a shrine, which means we get to tell ourselves the convenient lie of, oh, if we ever need a bow desperately, we can warp here and take it. Ah, talk about relief. The desert's not quite as breathtaking at night. At least that's my humble opinion. There are lightning bats at night, though, to be killed. See if I can hit them from way over here. I can shoot you from here. Yeah, I did it. And the lizard boys hadn't popped up out of the ground yet, or the lizard skeletons, as we call them. The ironic thing is the first time I've ever wanted the boys to pop up out of the ground and they won't do it. That's the secret to this set. Because Miyamoto knows that you want the skeletons to pop up so that you can have fun skeleton times with them. He intentionally lowered their spawn rate when you're wearing this outfit. You may wonder where we're heading. This purple pin is over here, and it's always been over there. We're going to go towards it. Now, there's just a regular lizard boy hanging out over there. How many of these... Okay, the boys have finally showed up. How y'all doing? That's right, we're all cool. Oh, no! Defend me! New friends. Tell you what, we could blow this crowd all up at once, boys. Peppy Hair fucking is on the edge of his seat waiting for this advanced play, boys. Boosh! One witness. Peppy Hair's like, you got sloppy, kid. Dispose of witnesses wisely, Fox. They're all rushing to get that last head. Look, the other ones are mad. It's like the three fates that had to share that one eyeball and one tooth and one spoon, son. Son, and all three of them ate different kinds of cereal. Are we playing a new sport? Skeleton, skull, lizard ball. Okay, I think we finally won. We did it. The true hero was us all along. And to the victor go the spoils, we'll call them. As in, this fucking shit's gonna spoil if I leave it out here in the desert any longer. It's not night anymore. 4 o'clock in the morning is not nighttime where I come from. So let's finally go back to wearing real clothes. Let's go back to dressing like a mature adult. There we go. Actually, we need a warm tunic. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, still considered the chilly times, son. I won't even patronize y'all by reminding you that if it's chilly tonight, it just guarantees it's going to be hot tamale. I'm going to smack your lizard ass, doo-dah. Broke the fucking scimitar of the 7 on his lizard ass. Nope, this is my sword now. You fucking messed up, boys. I don't even want this. Okay, good. Our hero-like tendencies have been restored. Give me a weapon. I didn't realize as I've been recording this shit for y'all, but I noticed it in the editing when I can just hear the game audio and not me running my mouth, that he makes little like gargling, growling noises when he's got this Lionel mask on. Listen. I know you can hear it. I know I'm not crazy. Alright, is it not chilly anymore? Can we put on our, oh no, the controls. A mystery. They are. Can we finally put on the pink tunic for you kids? The eyes, remember the Frostblade matches the pink tunic. Hoo-hoo, ha-ha. Such merriment to be had in the desert. A big fucking rib cage is always a good sign of shrines. Let's see, are we looking directly at it? Oh no, we need to go slightly left of the rib cage. Rib cage adjacent, we'll call it. Yeah, look at that. That's a shrine-y place over there. Son. Alright, I figure y'all were had enough of my Lionel antics. Lionel tactics. Yep. I see one of them statues that likes to point very rudely in the lunchroom. Instead of being like, can I have some of them corns, please? They just point at the corn and go, ugh. Ugh. Well, I see a treasure chest. I also see that Darude Sandstorm has decided to make another appearance, because I can't see shit. How am I going to chase that girl with that attaché case down the train tracks? Just cash money. It's honestly, at this point, it's the best thing you could have given me. Is this another one of those follow our swords shrines? Because, I mean, I'm all for that. They're real easy to get. Did I dream that there's a shrine there? Maybe? Let's take a closer look at this place, son. Get an eyeful. How often do you run across pillars in the desert? I think that's the name of a song from the Persona 5 soundtrack. And it'll give us an excuse to pick some pretty flowers. Super Mario has taught me that sometimes flowers equals powers. Alright, from up here, I see nothing but sand and a rib cage. Is that the secret of this shrine? That you can't see shit? Huh? Son, I had a revelation in the frozen time. Turns out there might be some DLC shrines in the game I wasn't aware of. I wonder what you had to do to make them appear. I thought I had all the DLC. I bought like the pass. Nintendo's DLC is more advanced, aka more better in how you obtain it. Sometimes you have to buy badly emulated Nintendo 64 games in order to get DLC for your Animal Crossing. So could you even imagine? Well, I mean, if we're near the big rib cage, we might as well climb it. How could we lay eyes on something so spectacular and not want to get up close to it? Get a feel for it, son. There's probably a Korok seed up here. And we're getting to hear the cool desert music. Oh no, that's right, my ice brand. The style of my ice brand keeps me cool. Don't slide off the big rib cage. Yes, I knew you were up here. I wish there was a rock for me to pick up. But what can you do? I'm so excited I just can't walk over to him to examine him. What a view. There you go. Thanks. Buddy. He's got a real skeptical look to his face. He never anticipated we would go out of our way to climb a big rib cage. Alright, we're headed towards that green pin that has also always been on the map, and anyone who says otherwise is just a liar. Just block them on Twitter like a mature adult. Okay. I suppose we could humble a lizard boy while we're in the area. Oh no! My ice brand is not enough. I've got to be more advanced. I've got to wear the hot tamale headband, they call it. Buddy boy, shot in the face, and I'm to blame. You give electric lizard boys a bad name. Whoa, whoa, I was a loaded gun. And also, he had nowhere to run. No one could save him. The damage was done. That was a hit from the popular Lizard Boy artist. Lizard Bon Jovi. Lizard Boy Jovi. I should have workshopped that more for y'all. Y'all expect better nonsense references from your Tenfey. You're like, this is fucking sloppy. This is what I get. You know how long I've been waiting for him to beat Breath of the Wild, and this is what I'm being treated to? Alright, climbing gear. Oh, look how conveniently it is laid out in our inventory. Good for us. Make me fast, hasty food. I gotta cook them lotus pod seeds the next time we're near a fire, by the way. Maybe if I can walk into Gerudo Town without getting thrown out on my ass, I'll brew up some more. Look, Farash is a mirage in the distance. I need some of Farash's horns to finish upgrading the Berserker set. I think we need horns from all of the dragons, don't we? We may have to do like a dragon farming like bonus episode at some point. Yes, Wolf Boy. If you will, you get blown up. You can't say I didn't warn him. Okay. Don't you see that my animations are slightly sped up? Don't you know that I'm a hasty elf boy? And hasty elf boys make wasty elf boys. when they've got bombs to use wisely. Oh no, not a sheer cliff wall facing. How will I ever scramble up it? We're just moving in a straight line. You know Miyamoto hates it. I'm telling you, everything he could to not have this climbing set in the game that lets you scramble and or pamble so effortlessly. Miyamoto's from the old school age, son. He knows that scrambling and pambling. Son, it's not the way. You've got to amble. They took the amble out of scramble and pamble, son. Wolf boys are my reward at the top of the mountain. Boom! Got them all, baby. Ducks in a barrel. Alright. This better not be another damn DLC shrine. Okay. I feel like a lot of the Desert Saga has been me just climbing up these mountainsides here in the Gerudo Highlands. You spend a lot of time up here in the snow as part of the Desert Saga. Most people didn't expect that. That was the biggest subversion. They were like, wow, the Desert Saga. I'm so looking forward to sand and maybe a cactus. How exciting. Then they started seeing that snow. We've got so much juicy wolf meat. Maybe they won't notice me. Maybe they won't. No, don't alert them, Crane. Crane-sama. Okay. Let's start thinking. Tell you what, we have shrine detection software, I believe. Searching for shrines, son. Somebody take Searching for Friends from Final Fantasy VI and use the Breath of the Wild like sound font overlaid over it. And see, oh, it's actually chilly up here. I had no idea. We were in Chilly Town. We don't need to climb anymore, I don't think, is why I'm going and putting on proper Pink Tunic Saga attire for you kids. Alright. Look at how fucking dreary it is over the desert today. I thought out there on the home on the range that the skies were not cloudy all day. You're like, well, first of all, that you're not on the range. Well, look at that, just sitting there waiting, dying for a puzzle to be solved in its vicinity. It's orange. Is that good? Is anyone... I mean, there's a lot of minerals around me to farm. Did I pick up a quest about this thing? Let's see, adventure log, shrine quest. No, that's still that one way up in the mountains involving the bird of the mountain. When you look at one, I think it's this mountain range from like the top of this mountain. It looks like a big bird. Oh yeah, don't forget the Leviathan's bones are right there. Maybe a bomb. It would be quite wise if a bomb was needed. It wasn't. It was just an excuse to start blowing these fucking things up. Oh. I gained nothing. That's my reward. It's like if Death Clock buys you a birthday present. The most brutal gift of all. Nothing. Okay, it's luminous stone. We'll need that if we want to get our Luchadores set even higher leveled. And why wouldn't we? Yes, sir. Oh, I could probably read that tablet. I don't even need the book of Medora or whatever it's called. As much as I love Link to the Past, I couldn't tell you the proper name of that green book. Book of Medora sounds good enough. If you seek power untold, offer... So you just want a luminous stone? Does it have to be nighttime so that it glows? Probably. You know Miyamoto would love that shit. I'm gonna put it right in the fucking middle. Bop. No, it's off center. I'm ruined. Ruined. And we even get the luminous stone back. We didn't even have to tie a string around it and then snatch it back real quick. I wonder if that ever actually worked in like ye old-timey coin-operated mechanisms. I'd like to think so. Two bombs. I see. Well, let's take care of that then. Hold on. There we go. So, they probably want us to blow something up and then blow something else up. And luckily, we've got two separate bombs with two separate detonators. It's like a die-hard puzzle. Okay. I knew that there was a secret chest back here. I can't believe you patronizing me by hiding it so obviously. It's like they wanted me to have it. You sat right there. Boom. So that opens that door. Ah, damn it. My sound cut out my Bluetooth headset. What could possibly be causing this? There's no way to know. But we can just be mad about it. Alright, here's where they get you with you needing two bombs. So all the way up to this point, you could pull it off. Be a one bomber, they call it. Okay, my sound just came back in. Alright, so all we gotta do is go boom and bop. Excuse me. I said all we have to do is go boom and bop. I must have not blown the bomb up at the arc of the puzzle solving coefficient. It's a classic bombs. It's a classic unwise use of bombs, son. Rookie mistake. There we go. Any other secret chests in here I need to know about? Son. I'm going to close my eyes and count to 10, and when I open them, I just want the secret chest to be here on my desk, and then nobody gets punished. I want to ride this thing. Yeah! Oh no! They intentionally took that joy away from me. Alright, this one's real fucking obvious too, if you didn't know already. But all we gotta do is slap a bomb on this fucking thing right here. Bop. And while that's being juggled, just stand on one of these. Boom. My sound went out again, but y'all get to hear the little puzzle solve jingle. Well, didn't Miyamoto just get me fucking good? Son, yeah, I know he's fucking tickled to death right now, having the best fucking time. Son, he's like, scramble and paintball all over my fucking meticulously placed mountains, will you? Your level 2 climbing set. Stamina bonus. Can't save you here. My sound just inexplicably came back. I'm telling you all this in case there's some Bluetooth wireless headset expert there. And he's like, the timing of when he described it was very adequate. So what we need to do is have one bomb be up there. And one bomb to fly around. Right? Two bombs, I believe they call this shrine. Was that the secret? Wow, good fucking job. I just did that to prove a point. Okay. You sat right there. The thing is, if we put both of the bombs on there right now, then... Where the hell did it... Oh, it actually landed up there where I needed it. It was, woohoo, just what I needed, and I fucking spoiled it. You're kind of going to have to put up with a lot, fucking this recorded session. I've put you all through it. Through the ringer. Well, is that just something that happens sometimes, or does it happen every time? Let's watch. My sound has cut out again, by the way. Just so y'all know that I'm suffering. Can we freeze it in midair so that it falls down? I don't think you can freeze your own bombs. Son, you go infinite that way. It's like a busted ass Magic the Gathering combo, son. If your opponent's like, I play Tolerant Academy, you might as well get up, walk out of the Game Star, and get a new hobby. Because you're done. Let's see. Maybe the square bomb has a tendency to, like, land underneath the thing. Let's see. Whoosh. Okay. Well, that's real fucking easy. Me and Moto, like, put this shrine here as a joke, thinking nobody could ever have such trouble. Especially when they were recording themselves for YouTube, because it would be so embarrassing. But I am that man, son. I'm the one who does bad in shrine puzzles. Alright, we're almost done. I want these butterflies. They entered my field of view, which means I've had to have them. My life's been so hollow and empty without these winterwing butterflies. And as soon as I saw 3 billboards and 2 bus station ads and 3 podcast sponsors about the new winterwing butterfly box, I was like, how did I ever live my life up to this point? So hollow and empty. I feel like it's going to become chilly. If it was hot tamale, then, you know, conversely, that it's going to be chilly tonight. Either way, you're just going to have to sleep in a perpetual Dutch oven engine. That's what you're going to have to call your intestines after that sequence of days and nights. Alright. The elf boy went over the mountain to see what he could see. And all that he could see, ironically, was the other side of the mountain. Actually, he could see quite a lot, including a breathtaking vista. My God. And the elf boy wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. What do you two do? That's about solving puzzles. Let's look around. Maybe you're just used to kill monsters. I can respect that. I'm cool. I'm hip. I don't think we could drop this on that electric geese. But if we could, it would be so entertaining. Let's just throw the fucking thing at him and see if it hits. Whoosh! We did it. Deadeye. John Marston himself couldn't have magnetically thrown a boulder any better. Alright, you may wonder why we're still here. Still scrambling. Why are we still here? Still looking for shrine puzzles, boss. I could still feel it. My missing weapon slots. My Korok seeds. Okay, the last one is up here in the cold, cold mountains. So, once we get up there, we're going to have to put on our cold boy pants. That's the only appropriate place to drink a warm beer. It's on a cold mountain. I've never drank a warm beer. Just thought y'all should know that. Thought I should be judged properly. Nobody wants to deal with you, crowd. Excuse me, I'm friends with lizard boy skeletons. Okay, good. I didn't mind taking the damage we were taking because we were just trying to endure our way up here. Let's put on proper cold weather gear. Quote unquote. And fucking keep on keeping on, as they say. Do you know this Lionel mask has got to be warm, son? Why else would Link always demand that they hold Lionel Con in the Gerudo Highlands? He's like, look, nobody else wants to have their fucking convention at the Hyatt Excel Il Palazzo Grand Hotel up in the Gerudo Highlands. It'll be dirt cheap, and it'll be cold as shit, so we ain't got to sweat our fucking asses off at the Lionel room parties. That's a fucking icy towel face, and it just needs to be slaughtered. There's no getting around it. All right, here's what we're going to do. Here's the plan, TM. Let's put on a good Talos killing weapon. Let's eat some anti-chili food. Let's take some Alka-Seltzer preemptively. We need 2 degrees. We need the spicy mushroom skewer. And now let's kick that fucking thing's ass like it deserves. It might freeze us when we land on it. It didn't, and that's a good thing. Oh no, you were alive this whole time. I'm so caught off guard. My sound finally came back right when I needed it. Nice. Okay, it did freeze us. I wasn't the fool. Alright, you get frozen. I get frozen. It's a perpetual cycle. All of my planning gone to waste? Who could have expected such a flaw? Okay, this is it. My revenge. The elf boy strikes back. Return of the elf boy. You think you're so fucking clever just because I can't touch you. Just because you're fucking Phantom Blood Dio. And the moment anyone comes in contact with your skin, they immediately freeze. You think... Oh, you're just making me stronger. The angrier I get, the stronger I become. Alright, get this worthless fucking sword off of my back. Get this fucking bow on me. Equip this. No. Nothing but the best shit for my boy. My sworn foe. Oh. Clever is how we'll describe him. Nope. Zawardo. My stand, son. Ravioli, ravioli. It's the name of my stand. He raises me up. And then, like a super cool tranced dragoon lady, I rain fucking destruction from the heavens. With the last of my stamina. Oh, look who's been fucking humbled. I ain't even done kicking the shit out of you. Did I blow? Oh, he turned around. Ain't you ever listened to Ace of Base? What the hell are you doing turning around? I still got frozen time, baby. I've still got trance meter left. Son. You ever just sat there in the final fight of the Festival of the Hunt in Final Fantasy IX and waited for Freya to go trance so that she could truly win? You're like, nah, in my game, fucking, I let Zidane win the Festival of the Hunt. And I'm like, what? The words don't even register in my ear. I'm like, what? You're like, yeah, sometimes even Vivi, you know, little feller serves his bonus triple triad card there. Tetramaster, they called it. I'm like, I don't understand. You get a coral ring at the end of the Festival of the Hunt. It's the only outcome. If you haven't played Final Fantasy IX, you're being spared a certain degree of pointless nonsense. And if you have, then don't worry. Future editing me will be rolling my eyes along with you later on. Okay, we've finished kicking that thing's ass, so we can go back to wearing responsible gear. Let's see. Oh, we've still got cold resistance, which means we can wear whatever the fuck we want. We can go back to being pink tunic. Hell yeah. There we go. We can go back to dressing like an adult. Alright, which of these swords am I going to use up here? This one, of course. Or a big sword. Lionel boys come with big swords. Okay. Hell yeah, we're getting luminous stone. I haven't heard any wooing, which means you won't get bombed today. Not today, Rusty. Oh, that's right. We were up here finding a shrine. I hear it. The gurgling of the Lionel. I guess. Oh, that was her charging up Urbosa's fury. For a second, I genuinely thought that was Link. I was like, he's had enough, boys. When he went full, when you combine the power of the pink tunic with the power of the Lionel Sona, son, he unlocked his inner beast. That's why when they finally agreed to have Lionel Khan up here in the Snowy Mountains, son. That's all he needed to be invigorated. Thanks for the fire arrows, Grandma. Don't tell Grandma that bomb arrows came out 4 years ago, son. All the overstock fire arrows they have from the previous generation, they just put on by the cash register. And your grandma sees it and she's like, oh, I remember little Billy. Love playing with them fire arrows. That's what I'll get him. To go with his coloring book. God bless your grandma buying last minute gifts at the drugstore, son. Her heart's in the right place. A Magic the Gathering booster individually wrapped in a third-party cardboard hanger. What a steal. Only $6. For Kamigawa. I know he'll love it. That fucking thing. Look at him just walking around. You'd think that he believes that he deserves the right to exist. So we have to correct him. It's part of the responsibility of having a Lionel Sona is teaching smug ice wizards that they don't belong here in the real world amongst the good people of the land. Lizard boys could also receive a good humbling from time to time. Zawarda, Tokiwata, Marais, just break this fucking bow. Break my bow into pieces. And look, a replacement bow was just waiting right there for us the whole time. Okay, we're doing a real good job of getting the last shrine in this region. Probably frozen in that ice, I'd imagine. Look at all these things I want to kill. Once again, I'm like the little ninja paper delivery boy from that Dexter's Lab where Dee Dee was trying to stop them from terrorizing the neighborhood. Just like Heathcliff would. You're like, well, Heathcliff wouldn't do that if he could just be undone. And I'm like, I don't know if you know this, but Heathcliff just won't be undone playing pranks on everyone. Well. If it ain't fucking Christmas morning all of a sudden. Link was so confused when I couldn't remember how to pull a bow out. If you want to humble whiz robes, you gotta have fire arrows. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh, wow, really? Really? Okay. It was worth it, I guess. Even he's like, well, Gorley, what a waste of fire hours. Good. Whatever, idiot. Look, Farash, I told you, son. Stop texting me all the time and stop conveniently just flying through my peripheral vision, son. I'll farm your horns when I need them. Alright, we want the two of them to be relatively near each other so they can both be humbled in the same frozen time. Right now, we'll coordinate that shit. Ha-ha, boosh. Ha-ha, bop. The old boosh bop, baby. I ain't met a whiz robe yet that could tolerate it. We could be so ice rod rich. You know what? We're doing this in the least fucking cinematic way possible. I'm going to show you how the pros unfreeze this fucking shrine for their cool YouTube playthroughs. Son. Rushrooms, pick them if they're in your immediate field of view. If they're in your direct path, they're still pickable, I suppose. Alright, we're going to equip one of our rare, coveted, multi-shot bows. This one doesn't even twinkle, so... And now we can do this, son. Fire, hell, death, rain, as they call it. I don't even know if this is being beneficial, but you gotta admit that it's slightly cooler by being slightly warmer. It probably did nothing. It's the thought that counts. Boys, he's bad off. I guess even up here you could still sweat your ass off. In your Lionel partial. Okay. Are you melted yet? Let's just shoot the thing in the non-frozen time. I don't even remember how to do that. I wish wearing this mask should boost the damage you deal with Lionel weapons, son. That's the truth. Everyone agrees. Everyone nodded silently in approval. Melting ice hazard, they call the shrine. Interesting. Tell me more. Oh, okay. I remember this one. We're going to put our ice block harvesting skills to the test because we have to take one of these ice blocks and get it all the way up there without it melting. So we're not dealing with the glare of the sun or the goblins and lizard boys. We're dealing with... well, excuse me. Even though I explained it to you, they have to do this for insurance purposes. the Ashika monk that built the place. We have to sign this waiver. By picking up this ice block, you agree that we're not liable for frostbite or third-degree burns caused by our shrine puzzle. Now, will it not melt at all as long as you're not near the fire? If you're standing outside the fire. Garth Brooks prepared me for this shrine. You might be wondering, oh no, how will he get past this one? I'll tell you how. Physics and magic. Magic physics. Alright. Give me this. Freeze that. Boot, boot. Bop. It's just that easy, boys. Alright, now we just got to get across the dank lava. What's the secret to the dank lava? You can raise this up. You'd think this thing would be fiery hot. Maybe we could... What's the plan, Stan? We probably just fucking throw this thing. I'm going to try it from Hell's Heart. Go. What if it just slowly slid right into there? It'd be so heartbreaking. Oh, we need this to block this fire, I believe. Camera loves to lose its shit when you're lifting things with magnesis. Beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. You'll love to see it. The Chief of Tenfey watching so proud. Okay, what's the secret here? Chief? We could put the... Okay, here's how we're going to solve it. The Chief's like, oh no. I don't like the way he phrased that. Okay. All you got to do, it's so simple. And then immediately... Okay, we need to undo this. That didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. I was going to try to freeze that thing in the fucking air. Well, if that's not the secret, what is? Look around your environment. Context clues could prove quite useful. Let's see if we get under it. Oh, God, help me. I've got it fucking cockeyed to the earth. What's on the other side? I thought maybe there was like a secret off button that we that me and Moto hid there. It's like a Mario Maker level that you make to be an impossible fucking pain in the ass, but you put a secret exit so you can verify it to get it online. The fucking link some people will go to for quote unquote internet hijinks is astounding. Oh, God help me. Well, we got that block back over there where it needed to be. Luckily they've put this handy ladder right here for fuck-ups. The shame ladder, Miyamoto calls it. Okay. Should I continue with my convoluted plan to freeze this in the air with stasis? You just can't do it that quick. Oh, such a fool am I. You kids screaming at your monitors and your televisions. It finally reached me through the void. Like I'm the player at the end of Earthbound. And Paul is like, could you maybe, say a couple of Hail Marys, help us fucking kill Gygus? He's fucking horrifying, by the way. This sonogram monstrosity. Okay. I just wanted to see if you kids at home could come up with a solution yourself, son. He can feel the chilly air, son. What if we had to make him a mixed drink, too? He's like, now you must get the proper amount of tequila and a margarita. I demand a salty rim. We need our cool guy sword on our back, son. Proper respect.